I guess I'll get to meet Dump Truck. What was his name? Garbage?
Trashcan.
Sorry. Not gonna hit me for that too, are you?
Not yet.
He just kind of smirks at you. You know, I think I'm beginning to enjoy your company.
That we were good on everything shopping wise. Was there anything else you guys wanted to do before we left and headed towards Granny May?
So where are we right now?
Leaving from the main tree where Sorth is. Back up through his office and then out of the building.
So then, yeah, I guess Emmerin will turn to the group and kind of, well, that was entirely fucked up. I suppose we should probably get up a little bit before we head out. See Granny May, do we need potions or gear or?
Wait, sorry. I thought I have in my notes that we had already gone back to the inn and talked more to Avram and Luke. So I thought that we took a long rest and now we're leaving from the inn.
No, you're right. That's right. Yeah, reunit.
Okay, so outside the inn, Emmerin's gonna walk in and say, well, that was entirely fucked up. Do you think we need any more gear before we head out on?
I think I have everything I need. Orlo?
Do we have enough heals for what may be transpiring in the next couple of hours?
I am fresh out. None of us can do anything really magical, so
I have 1 potion of healing.
I have 0 as well.
Well, at least Laya's good. We're good to go then.
Can Orlo craft any potions of healing out of like what I have from what I took from the island? Do I have anything left?
Go ahead and give me a wisdom check for that to see, because you definitely have the stuff to make them. We'll see what you can come up with.
That's a fucking awful roll. 9.
9?
So you could probably, in the time that you guys took, if you want to still take a long rest, craft at least 1 regular potion of healing.
If you guys give me, I don't know, like a couple hours, I could make like 1 healing potion if you think it would be worth it.
How much money do y'all have on you? I've got 9.
If money is the issue, I can take care of it.
Yeah, we could certainly try and find somebody around here who's going to sell us some. I would much rather go that route than waiting any longer.
For the sake of not having to worry about like doing the interaction of it, they'll be 30 gold apiece.
I also have
9.
Yeah, I scrolled down a little bit more and it looks like I might have 2 more healing potions, actually. How much?
Wait, right, I have 2.
So y'all just leaving me hanging there. Would you mind giving me 1?
I suppose.
So would there be anybody I would know like nearby that would be in Irriwell?
Not here, no. They're particularly not even happy with your presence overall.
Okay. Okay. Right, because this is the Druid Circle area, kind of. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. I'm remembering now. If everybody's good to go, I think it might be time we hit the road and find out. I guess I'll get to meet Dump Truck. What was his name?
Trashcan.
Sorry. Not gonna hit me for that too, are you?
Not yet.
He just kind of smirks at you. You know, I think I'm beginning to enjoy your company.
At least that makes one of us.
He just chuckles again and moves on.
So with that, you guys go ahead and set out. Laya and Orlo have been there twice before, I believe, yes?
I think just the one time.
Yeah, just once.
And the one time we also missed the turn and had to double back.
So you guys go ahead and make your way out there. You've been there before, so the way is a little bit more manageable. What kind of pace are you guys moving at? Are you trying to hurry up and get there, or are you just kind of making your way?
I am not in a particular hurry, but at the same time, I'm not really looking for any side quests or anything at this point.
Well, I guess the other side of it too is that if we think that people are disappearing and she's responsible, maybe we should kind of hoof it a little bit.
That's fair.
Is there a 3/4 speed?
Yes.
We want to be moving quickly, but not so quickly that it draws unwanted attention.
Sure, yeah.
You don't want to go full plaid.
No, we're not going plaid.
We're worried about people. We don't want to give the impression that we care.
I want to travel through the treetops, like swinging on the branches and such.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check or acrobatics check.
Oh, that's a 7.
You start off thinking that this is going to be the mode of transportation, but after you fall out of the tree 3 times, you feel like it is probably no longer the best mode of transportation.
Well, I thought that would be quicker, but the branches up there, they're actually pretty slippery. So I was losing my grip a little bit, and I don't have anything to coat my hands at the moment. So I think I'm just going to walk with you guys.
I'm sure that was the problem, yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was.
You know,
Again, Emmerin just got
you're
a
2
smart.
feet taller than me, so you're already moving faster than I am.
I
Are you
mean,
suggesting that you should ride Orlo?
that's what I was going to say if you really need to.
You know, when I first met you, you got mad at me because I wanted to pet you, and now you're offering to let me ride you.
I mean, if it's going to be faster, I'm not an animal, but I'm here ready to help out when needed, you know?
I can walk, thank you.
Aren't you literally an animal?
No, I'm a
I wasn't
Loxodon.
going to say it.
You guys, it doesn't take you super long to get there. It's about 3 hours of travel for you. So by the time you get there, it's probably approaching about 10, 11 o'clock, depending on when you left. And as you kind of make your way down, you can see, and for you, BK, since you haven't been here before, it's a grove of trees kind of laid out. It's like almost some like farmland kind of open space. It is set down a little bit from the main road, and you can see that there's some just like flowers growing in the garden. It looks like some plants and vegetables and things were cultivated, and you can see just off next to the house a very large trash can as he kind of just meanders his way around in his pen.
That doesn't really give the impression of a serial kidnapper now, does it? Also, dear God, that thing is fucking huge.
Isn't it great?
So, does he eat like a trash can? Is he the size of a trash can? What's the deal?
He eats like a trash can. He's much larger than a trash can.
And now that you mention it, if people are disappearing and she's responsible and she has trash can.
Uh-oh.
Emmerin's eyes just kind of go really wide for a second. Like, what a fucking way to go.
Let's not jump to conclusions, but
Is there a good spot around that we might be able to watch for a bit and, you know, kind of do a little reconnaissance, as it were?
I'd offer to go through the trees, but we saw what happened
See, that
a little
worked
bit
out
ago.
Laia, go ahead and make an investigation check, please.
14.
6.
Orlo still thinks the tree is a good idea. Laia, you can see there's some fences, and you can sit up in the tree line, and you can definitely see the house from closer to the road. If you wanted to, for sure, that would be a spot where you could kind of stay out of the way and hidden a little bit more. But as far as a truly hidden place where like you're not going to be seen at all, there's not really one.
Not even with a nat
Okay.
20.
I don't know. None of you rolled one.
I did.
Yeah, he did.
Nope, didn't hear it.
God damn it, Ducky!
No, yeah. Even with a nat 20, there's not really a place where you could hide yourself particularly well.
Do you think that we should just, you know, go in and talk to her?
I haven't ever heard anything about this woman, so I'm gonna have to leave you lead this one. It seemed like you semi-trusted her.
Well, we trust trash can, but
Trust is a strong word, but I mean, we did come and visit with her. She gave us tea.
She was really eager to get her hands on the things that we had, which kind of didn't sit right with me.
Did you take a nap after you had the tea?
No.
Well, at least for that. So how do we play this? Do we play this? We know exactly what's going on. Do we try to be coy about it?
Maybe we should go in. We'll play like we're just visiting, that we want, her to meet. Well, no, because Emmerin, you met her in Barisa.
Correct.
Oh, that's right.
Okay,
She was there for
yeah.
a brief. Yeah.
Yeah, you just haven't been here specifically yet.
Yeah. Yep.
So perhaps we go in just as a visiting, we can say that we're making sure she got back from Barisa all right since she left by herself. And try to take a look around discreetly.
See if she was able to make whatever she was trying to make with those ingredients she was getting in Barisa.
Do we have an express?
One might ask that, perhaps more delicately.
Do we have a express reason for being here? She might wonder why we're so far from Barisa.
No, we had already been staying at the inn, so she knows that we're in the area.
Do we have treats for Trashcan?
I have plenty of rations. I could give him some.
I say we were coming back to visit Trashcan.
And make sure she made it back all right, because we did express some concern of her leaving in the middle of the night by herself.
Oh, that's fair. All right. Well, again, I'll let you take the lead, but I'll back you up however I can.
All right, let's see how it goes. And I'll just start casually as possible, walking up to her door, and if I make it to the door, then just knock.
You're not going to feed Trashcan first?
Not without permission. At least I'm not.
So as you walk up to the door, you pound on the door a little bit, and you don't get an answer.
I'm gonna try and peek in one of the windows.
You kind of scooch over to the side of the house where there's a window, and you can lift yourself up to kind of take a look, and it looks very dark. It doesn't look like there's potentially anybody home.
All right, Emmerin's gonna try the door.
I'm gonna just go take a look around back and see if she's back there with Trashcan.
The door does open.
It just kind of looks at Laya with the door kind of half open, and like he sticks his head into the door. Hello, Granny May.
No answer. Do you still want to go around back, Laya?
Oh yeah, I'm not partaking in that.
Okay, so Laya, it's not a particularly large house. It takes her just maybe a moment to walk from the front to the back and kind of peek her head around. And when you do, you don't see anybody back there.
Trashcan, where's your mom?
And he just kind of looks at you and just flops onto his side and goes,
Oh, all right. You talked me into it, and I'll give him one of my rations.
And he, as you reach into your pack and pull it out, he immediately shoots up onto his feet and bolts over to you.
Anybody have to speak with animals?
Where's Buttonhead?
Oh, right!
You left him back at the inn.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be a good idea if Buttonhead was here. We don't know what's going to happen.
But he's our hero. Even Emmerin's growing very attached to him.
Where could she have possibly been? Do you think she ever made it back?
It's just like poking my head in the door and looking around. Does it look like the place has been recently lived in? Like, does it feel warm? Is there smoke in the hearth?
It looks like somebody has been home probably within the last day at most.
Should we just
been here semi recently, but
should we just post up and wait?
Or Orlo, if you wanted to perhaps climb a tree and keep lookout, Emmerin and I could do a little searching, some light peeking.
Miss Liar, I am impressed. I would have thought you to be the one to undergo a little B&E.
It's quite rude, but given the circumstances.
The Greymoor! Orlo, to the trees! And Emmerin immediately walks into the door.
Be quiet about it. She might. What if she has like a hidden room or something, and she's just gonna pop out?
Good point. Good point.
So
it's me, Granny May.
while they're going on about this, I'm just scanning like the field around to see if I notice any like mushroom caps that look like her hat. Like maybe she's like hiding out there or
Go
on the
ahead
forest
and
line.
Make a perception or investigation check, either one.
Hiding in the tall grass.
Goddamn rolls. 4.
Like a Pokemon.
The dice hate me tonight. 4.
You see a few different things out in the field which you think may be her.
All right, well, one by one, as I make my way to the forest like line where there's like trees, I'm going to like kind of like walk by and just like lightly kick each one of them.
all of them up that you have kicked over just fall over, and they just are very normal mushrooms.
Okay, then in that case, I'm just gonna climb the tree and be a look out for them.
And I'll head inside quietly.
Emmerin and Laya, go ahead and make a stealth check, please.
Do I still have to make a stealth check even with my boots?
Are you going to touch anything in the house at all?
Fair enough.
25.
14.
Now, as far as walking around, Laya, you obviously don't have to worry about that. But you are both doing a pretty solid job of sneaking in and walking around. Like I said, though, it looks like there's been somebody home within the last probably 12 to 14 hours now that you're inside. It's pretty apparent that somebody has been here. But from what you can see, there's obviously nobody in the house. It's a very small house for you to look around, and it doesn't take long at all. But is there anything in particular you want to be looking for or looking at?
Can we identify the area where she makes her potions?
From what you can tell, there is just a very normal kitchen.
Should have brought the potion maker.
You're the tree climber and you're not stealthy.
I am stealthy.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You fell out of a tree.
3 times.
Just today.
So I'm gonna look at Laya and be like, it seems a little too normal, doesn't it?
And I'll just kind of like nod at him.
And I gotta-
Perhaps we should look around and look a little more carefully.
yeah, like subtle cracks in the wall, or like things behind shelves, or just anything that is like meant to be out of sight.
Go ahead and both of you do an investigation check for me, please.
Also, if you need it, my passive perception is 14. Passive investigation is 12, and insight 17.
While
13 on investigation.
that's
Also 13.
while that's happening, I want to, so now that I'm up in a tree successfully, I want to scan and see if there's any like path that looks like it was like recently trodden, basically, like see if there was any broken branches or like pushed over grass, just places where it looks like someone was going to and from the house.
Go ahead and give me a perception or investigation check, either one.
Jesus Christ. 7. These dice hate me. I'm fucking pulling out a real dice.
Yeah,
I'm
real dice,
fucking, God damn it.
You can definitely see that there are some paths in like the tree line that is, which you can assume are probably animals. But as far as anything else, it doesn't really look like it at first glance.
Okay. I have 3d20 options now, and I swear to God, as soon as one of these fuck me over, I'm throwing it.
Dice jail.
Jamie will love that. So for the two of you inside, as you're kind of like peeking around looking, Emmerin, you're right. The more and more you guys look, the more and more suspicious this seems, that there's nothing in this house that is out of the ordinary in any way. You're looking at pictures and behind the bookshelf and, you know, kind of giving the house a once over. And out of everything, the only thing that even seems a little out of place to you is there's a very large rug that is incredibly clean.
And it's like significantly cleaner than like everything else in the room, kind of thing.
Than everything.
I mean, she has magic, doesn't she? She might be able to use something to clean it, but why simply the rug?
Are there any
Perhaps there's
dancing
something underneath.
brooms?
Is there anything on top of the rug?
Some of the furniture is kind of like a chair and like a little end table is kind of set off to the one side of it, but other than that, no.
Can I like pick the end that has the least amount of stuff on it and just kind of pick up like a corner of the rug?
Yeah, absolutely. Make a strength check for me.
Strength for a rug?
It's a steel rug.
Strength check.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's a mimic.
16.
So as you start to kind of lift up the corner, you realize that like as the further like you start to peel this rug back, that like it gets very heavy very quickly, and you kind of keep lifting and lifting, and as you do, part of the floor kind of creaks open.
Ooh.
Jackpot.
Got it. All right, should we signal to Orlo or should we just check it out ourselves?
I don't know. If she's not down there, then we do want him to let us know if she's coming back. But also, if she is down there, we might need his help.
Perhaps we do our best to close the door behind us. I don't. That sounds like a bad idea.
We don't know what she's capable of. We better stick together.
Yeah. So I'll walk outside and make a small bird's noise that we totally agreed upon beforehand to signal to Orlo to come in.
And Orlo is outside, sitting on a branch, his feet dangling and kicking back and forth as he's eating out of his pouch of berries and drinking water, looking everywhere except the front door.
Orlo wag!
Just like one of his ears kick up, and then he just shakes his head and goes back to eating.
Laya, I honest to God think the man might be a fucking idiot. One more time, he does it very loudly.
Finally, Orlo just like looks over at the door, very confused, and sees Emmerin standing in the doorway. He's just like kind of, oh yeah, and just like tucks away the water and the berries, and like kind of climbs down and walks over to the door. Did you guys find something?
For this scene and this scene only, Emmerin has a pair of glasses on, and he. Yeah.
Well, what was it?
We found a secret room. Or trap door or something.
Been finding a lot of those lately.
Apparently. Anyway, let's go.
And I'll just start. Is there like, is it open now, or do I need to keep holding it so that they can get in?
You only lifted it to the point that you could see that it was something that was there. If you want to open it, you can.
I might need some help with it, but I think we can get it.
I'm sure between the three of us, we got it.
Yeah, now that you know that it's there, it's not difficult for you to open it. It's just a large trapdoor that kind of swings open to the side, and there's a stairwell that kind of winds down inside of it.